Hey all, I'm Al and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be telling you all about my experience as a K-influencer in 2024. So I've made some little notes for myself so that I don't forget anything. So if you see me looking off camera or looking down, that's why. And I thought for the last video of 2024 we'd change our setting so that we have a nice view of the sun setting. Anyway, let's get into it. First things first, let's talk about activities. So this year we had a bunch of different activities and each of them revolved around a Korean word except for the pop-up missions. So I'm just going to quickly tell you a little bit about those. So the first one that we had was the Mart, the taste, feel or pleasure of Korea. Then we had the Hyung, the high spirits, fun or excitement. The Myot, the stylishness, charm or elegance. The Jong, the love, affection or bond. And then me, the beauty. And then for those mission contents, we were each instructed, or not instructed, we were prompted with different prompts to create content. And what I really liked about this process is that instead of just repeating the same thing over and over again, the steps for ideation of content was different each time. And you could push yourself to do something a little bit different. So what I really enjoyed about this is the fact that we were introduced to Korea and to kind of opening up our perspectives and thinking a bit differently through the Korean language itself. It wasn't just a topic in which we were forced to operate necessarily. We were able to think of what we ourselves consider it, and through that vast perspectives were gained, and you can kind of see that if you watch different K-influencer videos. Now, what was really fun as well is in addition to the main mission content, there were also pop-up missions, and this video you're watching is also a pop-up mission. So those pop-up missions were the Visit Korea Year, the highlights of K-Creators' journey in 2024, and the September Chuseok pop-up, and then this pop-up right over here. Let's talk about my highlight as a K-influencer. For me, the highlight was something a bit more objective that I experienced. I had the opportunity to travel in Korea in July with my dad. And for me, I've been to Korea before, and this was the biggest thing, is that I gained a new perspective from making these videos that I didn't necessarily have or think of. And I also got perspectives from other people, from content I watched from fellow K-influencers, where when I then visited, there were a lot more things that I looked at and experienced and knew the history behind because of the fact that I was exposed to it through this program. And I think that's a very good thing about it, and that was my personal highlight. And then there's one more thing that was my highlight as well, is unfortunately this year I couldn't participate absolutely fully because I was working very hard towards my honours degree and writing a thesis at the same time for that honours degree, and I also did it. There's a photo of graduation. But what that meant is that I wouldn't always be able to commit to workshops and things fully. And the biggest thing for me is that you were able to also still view these workshops and participate through the recordings that were posted, and so you could still engage in these things. And I'll put a poster of the 3 workshops that were hosted, but that also to me was a highlight, that I was not limited in the program and that I could still participate on my own schedule because I wanted to, but I couldn't always due to academic constraints. And that's that. I hope you guys enjoyed a bit of the insight into the activities of 2024 of the K-influencers, as well as our shining moments. And I just want to take this moment to thank all the people who've watched me this year, and also express my appreciation to the K-influencer program for giving me an opportunity to pursue my passion of Korea and sharing that passion with some people around me as well. And with that being said, I think this is our last video of the year, so I hope to see you guys next year. Subscribe down below, and hopefully you'll see me in a couple more pop-up missions at the beginning of the year. Bye all!